books is in. The books are in. Yep. They in. Here.
Log in to KofiPaisaTV.com and get Spears of the Mossy Volume 1 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, from Spears the Pen Volume 2 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, Spiritual Combat Volume 3 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, One Night Before Bed by Any Harret Sean Calfunny, Kalawa's Trip to the Motherland by Kofi Paisa, From Cocaine to Consciousness by Any Harret Sean Calfunny, As I Learned, We All Learn by Kofi Paisa. Also, if you want fresh merch, go to our online store, Family Connect Apparel, and get all the brands. Also, get our 54 deck of quiz and educational cards available now on KofiPaisaTV.com.
KofiPaisaTV.com. ETM Hotel, Rainy Sean, welcome and peace. My name is Sean. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Science with Sean. I know it's late. I know a bunch of y'all probably already sleep, but I'm going to get it in. It's late evening. I'm not going to hold everybody up. I just want to kind of set the mood for what the discussion may end up being tomorrow, because I really ain't got time to be going back and forth with some people over the same thing I already said once. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. As you're coming in, man, like the show, share the show, tell a friend, tell a friend. Peace, Omar, Saru, what up? I don't know who else watching, but, you know, to the listening audience and everybody out there, man, you know, appreciate it. He said I'm still detoxing from, boy, you crazy. I don't expect a lot of people to show up, but, you know, I kind of sprung this in on everybody, so hopefully people will catch the replay. So real quick, man, hit that like button, subscribe, all those good, nice things. I'm going to sound redundant. This whole conversation that I'm about to have is going to sound redundant. USA women beating Japan right now. And they oversized too, so Japan ain't doing number one. But let's go. Article number 1. Oh, by the way, all my sources, y'all already know, they're going to be in the description of the video. So I ain't got time to tell somebody to do this or do that. I'm going to leave y'all the sources in the description of the videos. Now, the name of this build is called The Attack of the Nanolipid. I didn't want to go ahead and do nanolipid particles or lipid nanoparticles. I reversed it to just do a play on words. I know it is lipid nanoparticles, but it just sound more refreshing to say nanolipids. You feel me? Just to play on the words. But anyway, lipid nanoparticles have been developed as vehicles for small molecular delivery by nanomedicine and material communities, and are now a key component of COVID-19. Now, we know that nanolipid particle research has been 20-some years back, right? We're understanding that this delivery method, has been one used in numerous vaccines to bring forth, you know, a solution in how to get the vaccine to the cell, or even the nucleus of the cell if it is a DNA or a viral vector vaccine. Now, most people really don't understand it. Viral vector vaccines or adenovirus vector vaccines, they go to the cell, whereas mRNA vaccines, they go to, I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Adenovirus vector vaccines go to the nucleus of the cell. mRNA vaccines go to the cell. So let's continue. There's this big old fuss for the last couple of days about what's in the lipids. What are the ingredients? No matter when you break down the ingredients, people are asking, well, where did this come from? So where do these fats come from? Right? So the hang up is really, all right, I'm just going to be real with y'all. The brother got us chasing something down a rabbit hole that's irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, it goes back to what I've been saying about the little greasy formula. It's going to come back down to this key word right here. And I'm going to show y'all. Cholesterol. Cholesterol. It's going to come down to cholesterol. The importance of cholesterol in lipid nanoparticles is essential because the cholesterol helps bind the sugars and salts. It is the key to all of this. Here's the ingredients right here. So lipid nanoparticles are spherical vessels made of ionizable lipids, which are positively charged at low pH, enabling RNA completion, and neutral at physiological pH, reducing potential toxic effects as compared with positively charged lipids such as liposomes. Now, owing to their size and properties, lipid nanoparticles are taken up by cells via endocytosis, and the ionized ability of the lipids at low pH enables endosomal escape, which allows release of the cargo in the cytoplasm. In addition, lipid nanoparticles usually contain a helper lipid to promote cell binding, cholesterol. I'm going to say that again. Lipid nanoparticles usually contain a helper lipid to promote cell binding, cholesterol to fill the gaps between the lipids, and a polyethylene glycol or PEG to reduce opsonization by serum proteins. And this is the word I can't get this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Retinoconal, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. So it's a reticuloendothelial, right? It's an adjective relating to or denoting diverse system of fixed and circulating phagocytic cells. All right, there we go. Involved in the immune response. They are spread throughout the body and are especially common in the liver, spleen, and lymphatic system. All right, so we know this is key. Now, clearance. Now, here go that word again. The relative amounts of ionizable lipid, helper lipid, cholesterol, and PEG substantially affect the efficacy of lipid nanoparticles and need to be optimized for a given application and administration route. Moreover, lipid type, size, and surface charge impact and behavior of lipid nanoparticles. In vivo. I ain't gonna read no more of this. Let's close this one and go to the next one. What are the ingredients in the COVID-19 vaccine? That was too much. Pfizer, Moderna, Pfizer, Moderna, Pfizer, Moderna, Pfizer, Moderna. Y'all got it? Boom, 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 boom. Ingredients. Both got messenger. And then it gets different after messenger. As you can see here, Moderna has SM102, polyethylene glycol, PEG 2000, demonstrable, glycerol, cholesterol. Look, there go that word again, cholesterol, and Let's see what this one is. Disterol singlycerol. And we can't get that word by itself. All right, they keep on going. Hydrochloride, acetic acid. Excuse me. Sodium acetate and sucrose. This got sucrose, dihydrate, sodium phosphate. Oh, my bad. Dibasic sodium phosphate, sodium chloride, monobasic potassium phosphate, potassium chloride, phosphocholine, and cholesterol. I ain't got to read the rest of this stuff. The explanation of ingredients. Lipids, nanolipids, or tiny fat molecules protect mRNA and provide a greasy exterior that helps the mRNA slide inside the cell. Nanolipid components in the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine include this whole phrase right here. It's the same thing. Look at that. The whole ingredients right here. They go all the way down and then they say, and cholesterol. Then it goes further and says salts, helping to balance the acidity in your body. The following salts are included in the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine: potassium chloride, and it just continues to regurgitate the top ingredients. Then it goes into sugars, also known as sucrose, can also be found in the vaccine. This ingredient helps the molecules maintain their shape during freezing. Doesn't include eggs, preservatives, and latex. Same thing over here. It's the same process with the ingredients that are initially listed here and telling you why. This, that's that. So let's get it out of here. Now I'm gonna sound redundant as hell. Right. Get my dog get the damn shot. I'm gonna sound redundant. The same ingredients that I showed you are all right here, but they have abbreviation codes right here in the center. Y'all remember seeing the SM102 and the PEG 2000 DMG? All of that is right here. But what is most consistent? Cholesterol. No matter how different some of these inner working names could be, because you got the bases up here. And the only differences here is the ALC 0315 and the SM102. They use these two are different, similar but different. Then it goes in and talk about all of these things. So let's get this out of here. I swear to you, I'm sounding redundant. Lipids. This is the point of contention. The lipids. But what is consistent is the cholesterol. It's serious. We're going down a rabbit hole. We're looking for something that ain't even relevant. Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Small folks crazy, man. It's the same ingredients. It doesn't change. The consistency is there. Let's get this out of here. So the word cholesterol shows up 10 times in a 42-page article and related to lipid nanoparticles. 10 times. So I'm going to show you the first time. Shows up, the page never changes on page 9. It says, for an optimal mRNA release, the delivery system should contain less ionizable lipid and cholesterol and more phospholipid and polyethylene glycol, which is PEG, than in the case of the siRNA. Then it says liposomes based formulations are amphilytic spherical vessels formed by one or more lipid bilayers enveloping a core with size ranging from 20 nanometers to a few microns. They generally contain a cationic lipid combined with a helper lipid that supports the bilayer structure and facilitates the endocytosis. cholesterol to stabilize the lipid bilayer of the LNP, and a PEG lipid. PEG lends the nanoparticles a hydrating layer to improve colloidal stability, reduces protein absorption and nonspecific uptake, and prevents that word that we talked about. Well, not this one, radiocolloidal, or however you say that, clearance. Now, additionally, helper lipids such as the DSPC, and then it goes on and talk about the DOP and the POPE, and then are frequently used in these symptoms. Now watch when it shows up again. Same paragraph that I was just reading. As soon as that. More recently, lipid nanoparticles contain an ionizable cationic lipid, phosphodicloline, cholesterol, and PEG lipid were used to encapsulate nucleoside modified mRNA encoding the pre-membrane and envelope glycoproteins of a strand from Zika virus. And then it goes through and it gives the mRNA vaccine referring to the H1N1. And what's in there? Cholesterol. You heard it in the Zika virus, cholesterol. Here's another one going on. It just does not stop. The cholesterol in all different mRNA-based vaccines is essential. It is essential. All right, get this out of here. Now, naturally occurring cholesterol analogs and lipid nanoparticles induce polymorphic shape and enhance intracellular delivery of mRNA. So this article talks about the delivery system wholeheartedly. All right, I hope y'all following me, man. I know it ain't that many of y'all in there, but you know, it is what it is at this time of night. Saru said, did your dog nah. Sutek arguing with an old man about the skiki. All right, so basically, let me get to results. Look what it says right here. Before I even do anything, screening LNPs formulated with cholesterol analogs. Cholesterol can be divided into three domains: head, body, and tail. The head of cholesterol is positioned in the ring A, OH group C, C3 tilted above the ring. And liposomal for formulations, this OH group is hypothesized to interact with the Aquinas phase 3 through its polarity and hydrogen bonding. I don't have to go any further. The first word that comes out is cholesterol can be divided into three domains. And then it breaks down to three domains. And then it still comes back. For initial screening, we selected three groups of analog basis structural resemblances to the cholesterol ring. Doesn't stop. Group 2 contained the alkylyl substitute steroids that differ from cholesterol in the tail alone, right? And then group 3 featured cholesterol analogs wherein the tail was modified into a fifth ring. They are LNPs with cholesterol serve as a positive control and had high encapsulation efficacy. Look at that, 94%, with the hydrodynamic diameter of 100 nanometer. Cholesterol is key. This deal with some myths. I gave this to people, but this really ain't even talking about much of anything, as you can see, based on the table of contents. And they even got a myth buster section in here, which I was reading. So I ain't really got to go into that one. Now, this is a nice little article here. It talks about the design of SARS-CoV-2 receptor binding domain mRNA vaccine delivered via lipid nanoparticles. Now, you could download this, and as you can see, I already was down at the bottom of this, but this study right here talks about the lipid nanoparticles and the importance of what? Cholesterol. So I'm not going to really just get too much into that, but you know, you can get into this study if you want to learn a little bit more. That's going to give you some info. Some nice little info. Now, in an article that was published in NCBI, it talks about the addition of nanolipid particles. So it says here that in addition to ionizable cationic lipids, phospholipids, cholesterol, and lipid-anchored polyethylene glycol are the most commonly used components for lipid nanoparticle formulations. It is telling you off the rip what are the key ingredients. Cholesterol is one of the key ingredients. Then it says cholesterol serves as a stabilizing element in lipid nanoparticles and plays a crucial role in transfection of cells. Increasing the cholesterol content in lipid nanoparticles is associated with a lower transition temperature, which aids in the transition from lamellar to hexagonal phases. And then it goes on from there. So we need to understand what we're dealing with in regard to that. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to bore nobody in that. I'm gonna try to get through this pretty quick. All right. So another article here talks about nanomaterials. The word comes up 10 times in this particular article, and it says basically the same thing that everybody else has been saying as far as the ionizable lipid and cholesterol. This is just redundant information here. It is what we're looking for to answer a question based from that brother is a rabbit hole, and it'll send you down there. Watch. Cholesterol is a waxy, fat-like substance that's found in your blood and every cell of your body. You need some cholesterol to keep your cells and organs healthy. Your liver makes all the cholesterol your body needs, but you can also get cholesterol from foods you eat, especially meat, eggs, poultry, and dairy. Foods that are high in dietary fat can also make your liver produce more cholesterol. Of course, you know, you got your LDL and HDL. Get that on out of here. Again, this is just redundant. The ingredients, I'm not going to continue to read the ingredients. All right, so we got 35 times this the word cholesterol shows up in this study. This is specifically dealing with the Moderna vaccine. This is a 169-page article. This is also in the description of the video. I don't know if you got time to read a 169-page article, but the point of it all is what's important is this cholesterol. Because as you can see, other ingredients, and it goes through and it names cholesterol. And it ain't going to stop. Watch it. It's going to go cholesterol. Cholesterol is a key component in all mRNA vaccines. Period, point blank. No ifs, ands, buts about it. We ain't got to go look at nothing. We got it. And if anybody want to deal with the SM102, it's already been fact checked. And it is not harmful to the body. So what y'all gonna get into tomorrow is cholesterol. If they ain't talking about cholesterol, they ain't talking about mRNA vaccines. Because at the root of mRNA vaccines is cholesterol. So what up? Let me see what I can see what y'all got going on in this chisel. An Uber driver almost kicked me out because I told him Savior was a quack. Where's the lie at in that though? And no lie detected. Well, yeah, man. That's it for me, really. A little short and sweet. 20 sources to tell you that cholesterol is the key reason why you have this greasy, fatty, oily substance that helps bind the sugars and the salts together to create a defense mechanism for the messenger RNA to enter the cell, and then it dissolves. So we can come up with all the technical names and terms and things of that nature that we want to. The truth of the matter is this: cholesterol is key. Man, it is 1:00 in the morning. We vibing out. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I know y'all ain't gonna have no questions. I'm gonna let y'all get some rest because tomorrow, the pseudo killers might be live at 10:00 Eastern and go into 10:00 Central tomorrow. Ain't no telling. But on that note, man, I'm gonna say Shimon Hotel. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Beware of the nanolipid particles. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta like that play on words.